Gemini 2013 June. With me, Lada from astrolada.com, where you can find out my birth chart calculator and you can calculate what your ascendant sign is, your moon and sun signs, and I always recommend you to listen to the ascendant sign prediction if you don't have time for the three of them, because it will give you much more detail about what is about to happen. So, what happens if your ascendant sun or moon is in Gemini? Well, in June this year, you have three very active planets activating in Gemini, in the sign of Gemini, and then this is a new start for you. This is the return, the solar return. A lot of you have birthdays during this period as well. So this is when you get energized for a new beginning. Maybe in big part of May, some of you, and May, and even, to the first part of May and the last days of May, you might be feeling less energetic, less motivated, more in a sense, even physically not so energetic, even physically a bit more exhausted. But once those strong planets, those really active masculine planets, Sun, Mars, go into your sign of Gemini, this is when you get renewed. This is when you get filled up with energy, and this is when you get again recharged and ready to start anew, ready to start initiating new projects, ready to start thinking and planning your year ahead. This is kind of a personal beginning of the year for you, especially if your ascendant or your sun is in Gemini. And when those planets pass there, you're ready again to action. And it's time now. If you're planning to start something, don't rush to do it in May. Do it in June. This is the time for you to start new things. This is when they will be successful. And those planets are very, very energetic, and they're also cruel planets, as we call them in astrology. The Sun and Mars are cruel because they give a push and drive to the person, but also they can make the person a little bit abrasive to others, a little bit too assertive, a little bit, in a way, able to hurt others with their actions if they're not careful enough. But particularly, for most of them, this will be in a positive way, actually. Especially if you're not very assertive, if you're not very self-confident, the Sun and Mars come in your first house and you feel like, yes, I can do it. Yes, I'm ready. Even if you hurt others in the process, you're going after your goals, you're more focused, and you're having a direction somewhere to go to. And you start feeling from the end of May, and especially in the first 20 days of June. But as I said, you might have some stressful days because the first house is also your body, and those two planets, Mars and the Sun, they trigger the adrenaline in person. They make him more reactive. They make the person a bit more biting and costing to others because you want to do something, you want to follow your goals, and if someone steps on your way and tries to to block you in some way, you're willing to charge like a bull, or you just react a bit more strongly than other times. But you feel energized and you feel ready to act. It's also a great time, those of you who would like to start some workout regimes, because the Sun and Mars are, as we said, energetic masculine planets, and the first house is the body, the physical body. So if you start now, you have a much bigger chance to stick with those workout regimes for longer, for the whole year even. Because you also have more energy now, and to start a workout regime, always the first month is the hardest. If you stick the first month, you're likely to stick for a much longer time. And then we have two beautiful planets, Venus and Mercury, in your second house, triggering your second house. And the second house is the house of finances and resources, and these are gentle planets. So whatever two gentle planets pass together, they bring you a sense of ease, of joy there, of more flowing energy, without you having to fight to make it. So in your finances, you might have more peace of mind now, especially if your ascendant is in Gemini. You might feel a bit more positive about it. There might be some developments that bring some positive financial developments. Or Mercury is in your second house now, and Mercury is the manager. So, and it will stay there for a couple of months, you know, June and August. So this period for you will be great to restructure and to somehow manage better your resources, maybe move them from one bank to another, or make a plan graphic how to utilize your resources. Whether you might be a painter and your resources might be paintings and frames, you know, or you might be a photographer, your resources might be a camera. So you might invest in some possession right now, which will prove for you useful and which will bring you more sense of security and stability for your future projects as well. So financially, I think you'd make some wise decisions during this month in June. And also, second house rules all possessions. So it's beautiful clothes that you own, or objects in your home. Now with those two beautiful planets there, you'll be much more capable of making the right choice. So the clothes that you buy in June, or the objects that you buy in June, or whatever you're buying in June as a possession, will prove to be more, let's say, more wiser investment, and will prove to be more beautiful. You'd like it for much longer than other times. And second house also rules all physical enjoyments, like good food, good wine, nice dinner, you know, or enjoying nice nature, anything which is very physical, which is very of the five senses. So indulging your five senses will be a place of joy and ease for you during this period. Second house also in ancient astrology rules your closest people, your best friends, like 2 or 3 people that you consider very close to you as almost like part of your belongings, you know, that you can always turn to. These are your best friends, second house. People and things that you think belong to you, and also your family. We always identify that, we always consider our family as something that belongs to us, you know. So these areas of your life will be a source of pleasure, source of joy. So if you're feeling too stressed for some reason, turn to these people and you will receive ease, and you will receive better feeling, and you will, you know, this will be the area of your life which brings you pleasant experiences, as I said. And maybe go to a nice restaurant, go to nature, walk around nature barefooted, and you'll feel more connected, more safe, more secure. You'll balance yourself, because this is 2 beautiful planets, gentle planets, triggering the second house of your horoscope. And I want to give some particular days now. Those of you Gemini, finally, a lot of you have been asking me, well, will Jupiter affect us? I'm the last degree of Gemini and nothing is happening in my life. You know, you said that Jupiter should bring a lot of good things very soon. Well, now Jupiter will pass in the final degrees of Gemini. So those who have their ascendant or their moon from 24 till 30 degrees in Gemini, or those who are born from around the 15th till the 22nd of June, the last Geminis, they will finally feel Jupiter. And what it means is that Jupiter passes those degrees once in 12 years, and Jupiter is the planet of blessings, of you know, helping you fulfill your goals. If you're born from the 15th of 22nd till 22nd of June, this can be a period you get a new job, or you get promoted, or somehow you get closer to achieving your goals because someone, you know, helps you, some opportunity comes to you, or some clarity can come to you about your goals in life, about where you want to be, about the achievements in your life, your big role in life that you have to play, which is usually career. This is what the sun is. Jupiter can improve your sense of confidence, your sense of belief in the future, your sense of happiness overall, if it's your moon or your ascendant from 24 to 30 degrees of Gemini, if it's the moon, for instance, something good can happen with your home. You can buy a new property, or you can relocate to a better place, or you can feel emotionally better about yourself. Or some of you who are trying to get pregnant, they can get pregnant now, because the moon is a fertile feminine planet, which makes your body work if you're a woman, you know, and Jupiter triggers it. It's a fertile planet. So here we go. Or something good can come with your relationship from women, if it's your moon there. Or if it's your ascendant, it's your path in life, that some new path or some new possibility opens up for you, which brings you a sense of happiness, which brings you a sense of clarity about your purpose, which puts you on the right path, the path that your soul chose before it got incarnated. And if you by some chance have veered off or got stuck on the wrong path, Jupiter comes now, transits your ascendant, and it brings you clarity, and it puts you back on the right path in a gentle, loving way. Jupiter is the good teacher who helps you by encouraging you. And the people who are there around you in your life that you meet right now, you might meet people who tell you something that make you feel supported, that make you feel happy, that bring a new opportunity in your life in some way. You know, whatever people or events happen, they tend to be positive and they tend to be for the good if you're born on those days or those degrees right now. So enjoy it. It's a very quick transit. It lasts for about a month. Some of you feel it for 10, 15 days. And even if you're not starting some new projects that you want to prosper, if you do it, you will when Jupiter is transiting those degrees. But even if you're not doing that right now, you will be feeling much better about yourself. It's a period of healing, of emotional healing, healing of your self-esteem, your self-belief, and all those positive things. So use the last period that Jupiter is in your sign to trigger and to start the important big things because Jupiter brings you most support and opportunities usually. Thank you.